Jamira left me at home. Did everybody get granted citizenship in there?
Yeah.
Everybody got it? Okay, so all persons born or naturalized or granted citizenship in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction. Now, let me give you a good example of jurisdiction. Everybody seen Gary police trucks or cars in the area?
Yeah.
So Gary police have jurisdiction in the city limits of Gary. But have you ever seen a county police?
Mm-hmm.
So county police have jurisdiction in Lake County. So wherever in Lake County we are, they have jurisdiction to pull you over if you're speeding and other things.
Wait,
so
so
do you
Hammond police and them, they can't come over and pull us
Who was that?
Hammond police.
So sometimes they will enlist the help of Hammond police if necessary. But Hammond is also in Lake County. It's just different cities. So generally, Gary police they patrol Gary. But then Lake County, they patrol, I should say, all of Lake County. So that includes Hammond, that includes East Chicago, that includes Gary, that includes, give me another city in Lake County. Portage is Porter County. Munster, Munster might be Lake County. I'm not sure. But those three for sure. So when you see that, you're like, well, why am I getting, I'm just saying, just an example. Why is the county police in our city? They have jurisdiction here. So when we look at jurisdiction, where am I? Where did I go?
That's the second one.
Oh, thank you, girl. So all persons born or naturalized or granted citizenship in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction or authority. So they have authority, okay? So all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the authority thereof are citizens, we know what citizens means, of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. So, I don't really want to go, I think I'm going to get ahead of myself. So for an example, I'll say this. My daughters were born in the state of Indiana, but they were born in East Chicago, Indiana. So they have their citizenship here, and they started here in Indiana, but because Indiana is a part of the United States, that makes them citizens. You understand? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, talk back to me.
Yeah.
Come on now. Don't leave me out here. All right. So let's keep going. No state shall make or enforce any law. Oh, wait a minute. Did I give y'all authority?
Yeah.
Did y'all put authority in there?
Yeah.
I'm moving fast. Forgive me.
I don't know the other one.
Citizen.
Yeah, that's the
Citizen. A citizen is a resident or member. So you can put resident or member in there. Resident or member. I'm moving too fast. I'm nervous.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. Everybody got it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, are citizens or members or residents of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge. Now, another word for abridge means to limit or restrict. So you can put limit or restrict in the parentheses there. Okay? Limit or restrict. Limit or restrict. Let me know when you have it. Give me a thumbs up if you have it. Okay, great. All right, so no state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge, that means to limit, the privileges or immunities. So let's look at that word immunities. Immunity means protections. Go ahead and put protections in your parentheses. Protections. Protections. Everybody got protections in there? Cool. All right, so no state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge or limit the privileges or immunities. Immunities, again, means protection of the United States. Nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty. We know liberty means what? What does liberty mean, y'all? Freedom. Thank you. So go ahead and put freedom in there. Everybody got freedom in there?
Yes.
Cool. No, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or freedom, or property without due process. So another word that we can use for due process is fair treatment. Fair treatment. Go ahead and put that in your parentheses. I'll say your parentheses, Lord. Help me, God. Fair treatment, yes, ma'am. Fair treatment. All right. Everybody got fair treatment in there? Give me a thumbs up if you got fair treatment. Thank you. All right, so any person of life, liberty, or freedom of property without due process of law, nor denied to any person within its jurisdiction. We know what jurisdiction means again. If you want to put authority in there, you can. Equal protection of the laws. All right, so I am going to ask one volunteer to read me the definition out loud of the words that we chose, that we used in place of jurisdiction, I believe. Let me see. Naturalized, jurisdiction, citizen. I want you to read me this new working definition that we just worked on now. Can I get a volunteer? Who's going to volunteer for me? Thank you, Takaya.
Naturalized and granted citizenship. Jurisdiction refers to authority. Citizens refers to resident. Shall abridge refers to limit, and immunities refer to protection. Liberty means freedom. Due process refers to fair treatment, and jurisdiction is authority.
Okay, that was very good. Now I need you to plug those in. I want to hear that all together.
Without the original word?
No. Yes, without the original word. So when you read this definition, I want you to give me the words that we chose to put in there.
All persons born or granted citizenship in the United States and subject to the authority thereof are resident of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall limit the privileges or protections of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, freedom, or property without fair treatment of law, nor deny to any person within its authority equal protection of the law.
Thank you, that was amazing. Thank you so much. So now, I love that. So now, do you have a more of an understanding of what the at least section 1 of the 14th Amendment actually means?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's go back to the original question that I asked at the beginning of class. What do you think about that being removed? It shouldn't be removed? What you think, sweetie?
Okay, wasn't the 14th Amendment was like granted citizenship for people that were slaves?
Mm-hmm.
So what's
Absolutely.
that gonna do for us when we take it over?
So we're not slaves
Mhm.
because we were born here in the United States. So, but that is a great reference because that is a part of why the 14th Amendment was even created. Thank you, that was very good. Anybody else? Nobody else? No? No, sis? Yes, Sarah.
So back to my first statement, I believe it should not be removed at all, and now that I know even more about it, it definitely should be removed because the United States symbolizes freedom. Taking that away is like taking away what the United States symbolizes throughout the whole world and just the United States in general.
Thank you, I love that. That's amazing. Thank you. I love that. All right, so now that we have a working definition, so we kind of all have an understanding of what the 14th Amendment is, okay? Right? Yes? No? Give me a thumbs up if you do. Thank you so much. All right, so now I'm going to move to my next slide.
So we turn
Okay.
it in.
Yes, you may turn that in. Please turn it in. Please, and thank you. I was about to say, I know I had another slide. Okay. Yes. All right, so we're going to look at the requirements for citizenship. And this is what the issue is with some of the immigrants that we have in our country. When we talk about illegally being here, they have not gone through this process. Okay? So in order for them to go through this process, though, here are some of the requirements. They have to be at least 18 years or older, lawful permanent residency or green card holder for 5+ years or 3+ years if married to a U.S. citizen, good moral character, civics and English test, and then an oath of allegiance. I have a short video, it's only about 1 minute and 30 seconds that I want to show to kind of explain all of this, okay? So please give me your attention. Please don't be on your phones. It's only about...
Naturalization is the process by which immigrants can become U.S. citizens, typically after holding a green card for 3 to...
Good afternoon.
I was trying to figure my life out today. I was trying to go get dressed. I was like, oh, I had an outfit I was going to wear, and I didn't wear it because it stopped raining. So I switched up my outfit, but I didn't switch up my outfit.
Hold on, let me let her finish.
Cougars, make sure you're in class every period on time. Please note that there is a 2-minute window bell to alert students to hurry to the side. Students, we will begin hostily. Make sure you're in class on time every period, every day. The accumulation of charges will result in disciplinary practice like ISS and OSS. Make sure that you're not present at any class. Students, please help our security staff when you enter the building. Please have your Chromebooks out of your bags and headphones off so that the entry process can run smoothly. If your Chromebook is not out of your bag, you will be asked to exit and re-enter the scanner. The SAT boot camp is scheduled for Wednesday, January 29th. Students participating will be notified by Ms. Cooper. Students will need a charged Chromebook, and the boot camp will take place at LLCD from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Juniors and seniors, the prom is May 17th. Make sure that you're in class every day on time. If you do not qualify for the first ticket purchase window, you will have another window from the first day ticket to supplemental to 3 weeks later. Metric will remain the same. 80% or better attendance, no worse than 2F, no suspension. Attention seniors, please check your email for updated flyers sent by Mr. Smith. There are some revised dates for you all to be aware of. If you have any questions, please see him. Have a good day, Cougars.
All right, so let me go back to my video. Again, it's only 1 minute and 30 seconds. Little side note, how many of y'all going to the prom? Woo. All right, y'all got prom dresses and everything, colors and stuff picked out already? No, not yet.
Yeah, well, I didn't got it made, but I got my color on.
Oh, nice. I know it seemed like, we're in January, we're the end of January, and May seems like it's far away, but it's not.
It's really
coming. It's coming. Okay, let me get to my video. It's going right into it.
Naturalization is the process by which immigrants can become U.S. citizens, typically after holding a green card for 3 to 5 years, or meeting military service requirements. The average time from application to oath of allegiance ceremony is about 5.5 months. The current filing fee for citizenship applications is $760. Military applicants are exempt, and there is a $50 discount for online applications. To apply for U.S. citizenship, you must be at least 18 years old, have good moral character and meet residency requirements, pass the English and civics tests, be willing to serve in the U.S. military if required, and register with the Selective Service if you are a male and aged 18 to 25. How to apply for U.S. citizenship. File Form N-400 online or by mail. You can submit your application 90 days before completing the residency requirement. Get fingerprinted for a background check. USCIS will verify your information and administer the English and civics tests. After approval, attend the ceremony to officially become a U.S. citizen. Benefits of naturalization. Citizens can vote in federal elections. Only citizens can run for certain elected positions. You won't need to file for green card renewals or check in with USCIS. U.S. citizens are eligible for government jobs. Citizenship opens up eligibility for programs like Social Security and Medicare.
All right, so that is, I wanted you to see that video because I put it on my slide, but I felt like that kind of went a little bit in depth and it wasn't that long. So requirements for citizenship. So there are many, many benefits of being a citizen, right? Did you all know that? Did you all know the benefits? How many of you all knew the benefits? Give me a show of hands. You knew that. And how many of you all, if you didn't know it, give me a show of hands. Yes, that's amazing. That means you're learning something. I'm excited about that. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So now I want to go into, before we go there, let me see. Lawful permanent residency, green card holder. Anybody know anybody that has a green card?
My cousin.
Cousin does?
What is a green card?
What is a green card? A green card is what they use, is one of the things that they use to recognize you as a citizen. So if you come from another country, it's not like coming from Illinois. I know I asked earlier how many of you all are from Illinois. So let me give you an example. I went to school in Iowa, and if I wanted to stay in Iowa, eventually I would have had to have gotten an Iowa ID. I would have had to have gotten, maybe if I, my car needed a Iowa license plate. So all of those things to establish my residency in Iowa, right? So when people come over here from other countries, they have to establish residency. So they need an identification. If they're driving a vehicle, they need a driver's license. They need a license plate on the back of that car. So all of those kinds of things are important. But you need to probably start that process. This is one of the first steps if you come here from another country, a green card. I used to coach at